unusual. Let me put it that way.
All right. So what was unusual about your family history?
Well, Maddie was born as a result of a one-night stand fling that I had. I take responsibility for that.
Right.
When she was born, the birth mother left. We never heard from her.
Okay.
I was a single dad for 2 years.
Okay, so when she was born, she had no mother around?
No.
So who took care of her the first couple years of her life?
Well, I did part-time, and then I had my mom help out, and then 2 years later...
so you didn't have a relationship with your birth mother, ma'am?
No, I didn't. She left.
So you don't have any memory of this woman?
No.
And you never met up with her later in life?
No.
Okay, so then what happened when she was 2?
I met my ex-wife. We got married. We were married for 16 years.
Okay, how was that?
I became very close with my stepmother, Your
What
Honor.
did you call her?
I called her Mom.
You called her Mom? So from the age of 2 until the age of 18, that was your mother?
Yeah.
She was your mother?
She is my mother still.
She still is your mother. And you have a close relationship with her?
I do.
You had a close relationship with her all during your childhood?
Yes, until my father and her divorced. And unfortunately, he forbade me from seeing her.
When you were 18 years old?
When I was 18 years old.
What do you mean you forbade her from seeing her own mother? What's that about? You forbade?
Well, it was
what year are we in here? Forbade.
It was a very difficult divorce. And
what did that have to do with your child and her mother?
Well, her mother spoke very badly about me.
Right.
And I didn't want her to be exposed to that.
Right. She was a grown woman by the time that you got divorced, though.
Yes.
So it doesn't make sense that you would tell her she's had a relationship with this woman, the only mother she's ever known, that you don't want her to talk to her? What is it that you told her? You don't talk to her?
I didn't want her to communicate at all, any type of communication. Her mother was toxic.
Right. Was she toxic with her?
No.
Okay, well maybe you're toxic. So then what happened? Did you find you somebody else?
No. She had come to me asking for a vacation, to buy a vacation for her boyfriend.
Okay, you like the boyfriend?
Yeah, he was a nice guy.
Okay.
She said he had a rough year. His mom had passed away. He was kind of down and out. She wanted to treat him to a vacation.
Okay.
And I liked the guy. I could afford it. I said, yeah, sure, no problem.
So you paid for the vacation?
Yeah.
And where were y'all going?
We were going to Hawaii to celebrate my boyfriend's birthday.
Okay, and did you go to Hawaii and celebrate your boyfriend's birthday?
Yes, we did.
Did you have a celebration for his birthday, like a dinner with a cake or anything?
We just mainly enjoyed ourselves, went to the beach. We did.
The vacation was the celebration?
Yes.
Okay, of his birthday. Okay, so what's the problem then?
Well, a couple of weeks after that vacation, I happened to be going online on social media. A mutual friend of my ex-wife and I had posted some photos.
Right.
I was looking at the photos and then realized, oh, it's a photo of a wedding.
So you said you have a mutual friend of you and your ex-wife?
Yeah.
You talk to that friend?
Occasionally.
Okay,
mostly online.
And she obviously talks to your ex-wife?
My friend is a man.
That mutual friend talks to your ex-wife?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you still have a friendship with the lady that's talking to your ex-wife?
Oh, it's a man.
You have a friendship with the man that's talking to your ex-wife? It's okay that he's talking to your ex-wife?
He posted photos of her wedding.
I understand that, but you told me it's a mutual friend, which means we're friends. What is it that you see on his social media?
Here's my daughter at my ex-wife's
Let me
wedding.
see.
She never told me that the vacation was to go to her stepmother's wedding. If I had known that, I would not have paid for the vacation. The vacation, as she said, and she knew when she asked me for the money, she knew she was going to go to that wedding. She knew I would not have paid for it.
She said to you, my boyfriend's been through a lot. He lost his mother. We want to go to Hawaii for his birthday.
Defender Judge Karen fought for her client's rights. She was elected to the bench because she believes in doing the right thing.
I'm very passionate about helping people, period. Y'all two grown people need to get your house. Right. You had 7 years that told him that. Will we fight? Who's going to win? You are. I don't answer questions. I ask them.
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your right hand. Up, see her standing kind of sideways.
Yeah, I see your daughter in the picture, but what does that have to do with what hotel and where the wedding is? You don't know all of that. How do you know that? I think this is ridiculous that I'm in court listening to a case like this. Be honest with you. I think it's absolutely absurd that a grown man as old as you are is going to tell your daughter, for the only mother she's got in her life, that I don't want you to be with her. But you would pay for her to go stay with a boyfriend, not a husband, in Hawaii when she can't go see her mama. But your ex, this is bigger than a wedding. Your ex-wife is not her ex. That is her mother. And if you would have dropped dead today, the only mother she's got is that lady. The only one. You made some mistakes in your life. You found some woman that was willing to walk away from a newborn child. What does it say about who you chose? And then you did find somebody that at least was a mother figure for most of her life. And you're trying to take that away from her too? And then you got the gall to bring a lawsuit against her because she may have seen her mother or gone to the wedding or she killed two birds with one stone. Look at your daughter. Look at you. Do you take a look at your daughter? Is this what you want to be remembered as, Daddy? This is what you want to be remembered as?
I feel betrayed. I feel she lied because she knew ahead of time that's where she was going to go. She didn't tell me that's what the money was for.
Maddie, is that what you planned, dear?
Your Honor, no, that is not what I planned.
What did you plan?
I planned to have a celebration for my boyfriend, and the wedding just happened to work out with the timing. The entirety of our trip, one day was of the wedding. I have the invitation here. It was just one day.
Right, and how long were you in Hawaii?
I'm sorry?
How long were you in Hawaii?
I was in Hawaii for 5 days.
Okay.
But
what's going to happen with this relationship with your dad?
Your Honor, it's a very difficult relationship because anytime he comes up against emotional struggle with a person, my father cuts them out of their life.
Right. You know what? You know what you may need to do? You may need to cut him out of your life. Because I don't remember one of these gurus said, and I always remembered over the years, sometimes there's people sitting in the front row of your life that really need to be in the balcony. And some of them need to be outside on the sidewalk. And I don't care if it's your daddy, your brother, your uncle, your granddaddy. If somebody is bringing toxic chemicals into your life, and this man is toxic, I mean, I feel it up here, then maybe it's time for you to separate from him for a while. What do you think? You think you could do that?
It would be difficult, and I wish that there could be healing, and I don't want to leave behind anybody in my life, but I do maybe need to figure out some boundaries.
And you should know that life is real short. We just here for a short period of time. Anybody that was on this earth 150 years ago, and there were millions of people on the earth 150 years ago, none of them here today. And 150 years from now, nobody that was walking around here today is going to be here. It's over. And it goes by in a blink. I bet you remember when you were 35 and 40, and look at you now. It looks like it was yesterday. I still remember my 5-year-old self, believe it or not, but I do. And so you need to have some respect for that. This is no dress rehearsal. This is life.
Well, Your Honor, I pay for food, clothing, and shelter. I pay for college.
That was your responsibility because you spread your seed, remember? That was your responsibility to do that. If you didn't do it, the court was going to order you to do it. So you don't get no pats on the back for that, for giving out money. You get pats on the back for being loving. You get pats on the back for being supportive and uplifting. And I don't feel any of that coming from you. Are you about to lose your daughter? Are you willing to do that?
No, Your Honor.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to apologize.
Do you really mean you're sorry?
Yes.
Do you want to have your daughter in your life?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want your daughter to have her mother in her life?
Now that you put it that way, yes.
So what do you think? Can we kiss and make up? Well, why don't we do that? Can we do that? Give your daddy a hug, whether he deserves it or not. Okay, that makes me feel good. Now I can go to lunch being happy. All right, I'm ready to rule. Judgment for the defendant. Good luck to you both.
Okay, this man is a terrible father. What an asshole. So, this man is selfish, self-centered, entitled, and downright cruel. This is the only mother this girl has ever known. The audacity of him to forbid her from remaining in contact with the only mother she's ever. I'm really shocked at his behavior, but this type of behavior, which to me looks a lot like narcissism, it's petty, it's immature, and it's self-serving. And I absolutely agree with the judge's decision, but what did you guys think? Let me know. Drop it in the comments.